Do you know that Nigeria is the fifth largest producer of palm oil in the world? So whether you reside in Nigeria or you don't, if you want to go into palm oil business, you need to consider Nigeria as one of your best plug. No wonder palm oil business is still one of the very few businesses in Nigeria that guarantees you more than 100% return on investment when you invest your money. The reason is we use it in the cooking industry, in manufacturing industry, talk of cosmetics, soap, food items. We use it in the pharmaceutical industry, talk of vitamin supplement. We use it for pet feeding manufacturing and exportation. So it's a very large market. The good news is whether you have small capital or very large capital, you can find your place in the palm oil business. Now, how much capital is needed for palm oil business? You can start with as low as 100,000 or as high as ₦1,000,000 or more, depending on what you have. You can start with 50 million. Whatever you have, the palm oil business is so large that it allows and gives room for people that have large capital. Now, we need to know the types of palm oil, because if you're going into the business, you need to know the kind of palm oil you want to purchase before you buy. There are 4 grades: grade A, B, C, and D. The grade C and D is not really important because it is used for the manufacturing industry. Basically, it is not for human consumption. Grade A is the premium palm oil that you are supposed to go for because it has very low water content and it is very good for human consumption. While grade B is a low quality palm oil. It is not good for human consumption. It is best for manufacturing industries as well. So B, C, and D is best for manufacturing industry. Grade B has very high water content. That is why sometimes you buy palm oil in the market. When you get home, you see that your palm oil is foamy. It is a grade B palm oil. But grade A palm oil is the one that doesn't foam, the one that has very low water content. There are 2 ways to do palm oil business. Either you continually buy and sell the palm oil, like you buy today, sell off, buy again tomorrow, sell off, and like that. Or 2, you do storage and sell at the off season. Now, if you want to do storage of palm oil, you need to have a place to store your palm oil. A room in your apartment, or you have a garage, or you rent a place. You can rent a shop, you can rent an apartment for this purpose alone, depending on the capital you have to start your business. Also, you need to get gallons, kegs, drums, tank, whatever you can afford for the storage of this palm oil. If you're starting large, you know that you can afford to get drums and tanks. But if you're starting small, you can get 25-liter kegs, 30-liter kegs, store them in your home. So you get them during the in-season and sell during the off-season. But what is the in-season of palm oil? You're talking of February to April, May. The off-season is July to January. So you see that the off-season is quite long. That is why people are able to make a lot of money on palm oil. So if you want to start today, you need to start buying now till when the in-season is over, and when it's off-season, you start selling little by little. The prices will keep going higher and higher until February again, when palm oil will be in the market reasonably. The next thing for you to do is to determine the market in which you want to sell. Do you want to sell in the local market, or you want to do exportation, that is, sell in the international market? When you determine this, you need to know how to go about both. How do you go about exportation? You need to do your feasibility study on that. You need to do research on that. How do you go about the local market? If you want to focus on the local market, that is the Nigerian market, because I am basically in Nigeria, or the local market in your country, it is expedient for you to focus on the urban areas in your country. Of course, the rural areas is where this palm oil comes from. Definitely, when you get to the urban area, it will be more expensive. So that way, you're going to make your money, even if you are importing it into your country, because they have plenty of reasons to use palm oil. The industries are in the urban area, so they want to use palm oil to produce more finished products. While the cooking industry, even in homes, a lot of people use palm oil, and it's just the best kind of business to consider right now. So it is best to sell in the state capitals or the economic capital of your country, because in those areas, the demand outweighs the supply. Hence, the hike in price for palm oil. How do you source your product? Where do you source your product? Right here in Nigeria, since we are using Nigeria as the case study, you source your product in states like Ondo State, Akwa Ibom, Abia State, Rivers State, Imo, Bayelsa, Delta State. These states are palm oil producing states. They do this for a living. So the prices you get in those states would definitely be cheaper or more affordable than the prices you get in other states, because people from other states don't produce in large quantity like the people from these states that I've spoken about. These states concentrate on exportation, so that means they produce in very large quantity, and you can source your palm oil from those states. It will be very affordable for you, and you can sell at a reasonable price in your state capital. The next we're talking about is the transportation, because in all of this, if for instance you're in Lagos State and you need to bring something from Ondo State or Abia State or Akwa Ibom State, you need a means of transport. So you need to arrange a system to move your palm oil from the miller to your storage house, that is the state where you're based, and from your storage house to the market on regular basis. So whether you decide to sell in the local market, or you decide to have a shop on your own, or you decide to sell online, that is actually your own concern. But the most important thing is, even if you have to sell online, how do you transport your product from your own storage place to the consumer or to your customer? That has to be arranged. Next, you need to have a distribution chain. That is the market in which you want to sell this product. Talk of individuals, wholesalers, restaurants, pharmaceutical industries, manufacturing industries, industries at large. Talk to them. A lot of them use palm oil. Depending on the capital you have, if you have large capital, you can go to industries and negotiate with them, have a proposal on how to supply, and give them at a reasonable rate, because they are getting it somewhere else before. Give them a reason to choose you as their supplier. If you're starting small and you want to supply to individuals, that is a great idea. Or you want to supply to wholesalers or restaurants, because restaurants use palm oil in cooking every day. So you can be doing this on a steady basis and cashing out on a very regular basis. Look guys, palm oil business has been in existence since time immemorial. Consequently, it is here to stay. It is your job to determine and create your own market, whether online, offline, or both. What you need to do next is to do your feasibility study, do your market research, and determine if this is the business you want to go into. If not, there are more videos that I'm going to be producing on businesses. Check our description below for more business ideas. Share this video to people you think will like it. Like and subscribe so that YouTube will promote more videos like this. I'll see you in the next. This week's subscriber of the week goes to Nurse Fifi. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. We're happy to have you as part of our community. Continue to soar high. We love you. Mwah.